Today we're at Cavendish Golf Club in England. A bit of backstory here, I was basically watching the Masters in April and I thought I'd like to have a crack at one of the Alister MacKenzie courses. So it's the same guy who designed Augusta National. This course came up when I was doing some research. It looked like a really good one. So the plan for today is to enjoy the round and try and break the equivalent of 90 in that order. Hole 1 is a short par 4. We hit a good connection with the tee shot and it finds the fairway. We have a chance to hit the green in 2, but from a hanging lie, we hit a miss hit out to the right. The third shot is a good one, we're on the green. We have the par putt that we wanted, it's an 8-footer. Slides by a long way to the left, have a 5-footer coming back. And luckily the bogey putt drops. We start the round with a bogey with no drama. Hole 2 is a short par 4 with a sloping fairway. And our tee shot finds the right side of the fairway. It's 135 hitting 7-iron. The flag's over to the right of the marker for the green. It's uphill slightly. So we have another chance to hit the green in 2. This time it's a blind approach shot. And this 7-iron comes up a little bit short. It might have pitched on the bank actually and just rolled back. The greenside chip goes okay. We have a par putt, it's a 5-footer. And the putt slides by and then just keeps going, a 5-footer and a 5-footer coming back now. And the bogey putt drops again, and these greens are not what I'm used to. Hole 3 is stroke index 18, easiest hole on the course, a short par 4. And it hits a great drive, over 200 yards, it finds the fairway. And look at this bunkering around this green, it's not something you see often. Luckily it's just a wedge you flick in. One of the features of Alister MacKenzie courses are the greens are well defended with bunkers and slopes. So our first green in regulation of the day is a birdie putt, a 22-footer. It lips out. And golf's a funny old game. I took the 3-footer for granted coming back. Should have taken the flagstick out. We card a 3-putt bogey on hole 3. It says 109 GPS hitting the pitching wedge. It's so high. Just right at it. Hole 4 is a brilliant par 3. Very picturesque hole this one. Elevated tee shot. A thumbs up, we're on the green. A bit thin, but it's still on the green. Another putt for birdie. Just walking down here. This is when the course starts to really get interesting. Just repairing the pitch mark there. We have a birdie putt. It's a 28-footer. Stops close, good pace on that one. 3-footer again, taking the flagstick out for this one after the debacle on the previous hole. And we tap in for the easy par and move on. Hole 5 is a par 4 up the hill, stroke index 1. Hardest hole on the course, and we lose our tee shot out to the right. There's 227 hitting the just a layup with a 22 degree back into play. So we got really lucky with a lie here and missed the ditch too, and hit our second shot back into play.
Okay, 77, hitting the pitching wedge just to get it there, slightly up the hill.
This approach shot is to an elevated green, tricky to judge the distance.
That's fine.
I thought I was on the green, but actually the ball rolled out to the fringe at the back. See the pheasant there? So we have the par putt that we wanted. It's a 30-footer from the fringe. This is long right. I have a 4-footer coming back for bogey. Unfortunately, this one slides by, and we caught a disappointing double bogey on hole 5. Hole 6 is a brilliant par 4 from an elevated tee. Great views from this tee box. And we hit a smooth one with a driver. Over 200 yards, it finds the left side of the fairway.
It's 169, sliding downhill, hitting a 22 degree right at it, full shot.
We have a chance to hit the green in 2, but the second shot is a miss hit, out to the right, straight into a group of trees.
68, hitting the sand wedge. I can get it on the green, I think. I can just about swing it. Hit the branch.
So that was a high terrace shot, didn't come off. And the 4th shot is a misread and a kind of miss hit. And the wheels are falling off on this hole. The green side chip of 10 yards to the pin.
Ah, 5-footer.
Stops 5 foot away. That's what we have for a double bogey. And the putt drops. Hit that one much too hard. I think the adrenaline was going. I got out of jail with that one. I actually thought I carded a bogey at the time, but it's a double. That's how badly I played the hole. We move on. Hole 7 is a short par 4. You feel like you're playing Augusta National from the tee box with the pine trees. And we hit a great drive around 200 yards in the middle of the fairway.
It's 98, hitting a smooth one with a 9-iron.
So we have a chance to hit the green in 2.
Yeah, that's perfect. Nice.
And thumbs up, that's what happens. It's the ball on the green and the clubhouse in the background. Nice views at this course. So we have a birdie putt coming up. It's a 15-footer. Let's see if we can make this one. Putt slides by to the left. And we make the 4-footer coming back and card a second par of the day. Hole 8 is a par 4 with a blind tee shot. And we hit a terrible drive out to the right. It hits the trees, losing a lot of distance. So the ball bounced off the trees to before the fairway, didn't even reach the fairway there. Second shot from a hanging lie goes okay. We still have a chance to hit the green in 3.
It's on the green.
And thumbs up, we're on the green in 3. We have the par putt that we wanted. It's a long one, it's a 35-footer. Bit of a slope there on that putt. Misses to the right. You can see views of Buxton town in the background there. Very scenic this course. We have a 5-footer now for bogey. And the putt drops, really happy with that. We caught a bogey on hole 8, which could have been much worse.
It's like 134 GPS, 131 on the card. I hit a 9-iron now because it's so up, it's elevated tee. I think 8 irons on the side of green, full 9-iron.
Hole 9 is a short par 3. I was undecided about the club from the tee. And got the numbers wrong, missed the green short right.
Oh, you could definitely play through now, yeah? You playing off the yellows, is it? Yes. Yeah, no worries.
Just letting a member play through there. Don't want to hold anyone up on their rounds. So we end up in the cabbage, absolutely dead at the side of the green. So just a hack out of the long stuff. To the fringe was actually a good shot, I was happy with that one. The greenside chip goes okay, all things considered. We're on the right tier. So you can see the tier on this sloping green here. We have a 6-footer for a bogey. And the putt drops, happy with that, all things considered. We card the bogey and move on. So the front 9 score was 43, 9 over, averaging bogey golf, which is not too bad for me. Never played the course before. 3 green in regulations, 2 pars, 2 doubles, but still enjoying the round. Not bothering too much about the scorecard, so let's see what I can score on the back 9 at Cavendish Golf Club. Hole 10 is a great par 4, probably the best at Cavendish in my opinion. It's a dog leg to the left, you'll see why it's so good in a minute. You hit a bit of a miss hit with a driver, but luckily we have a very forgiving club. It goes over 200 yards, finds the left hand rough.
It's 202, 134 to the water. I'm just going to hit the 9-iron layup.
So there's water and lots of danger ahead. So I'm laying up with a 9-iron on this shot, taking the safe route.
This is 88, hitting the pitching wedge, right at it.
So talk about danger here. There's water, there's a massive chasm on the right. It's crazy and a massive bank.
Really good, really good.
Amazing hole this one. Look at the drop zone there on the left. There's the big gorge in the earth's surface. Amazing hole this one. And I was talking to a member, they said they play it as a 3-shotter as well. An all member. And the really good means there's our ball right next to the pin. The pitch went exactly as I intended. Right at it. And we have a par putt. It's a 5-footer. Let's see if we can hold this one. And the putt drops, really happy with that. Carding a par on the stricken next 2 hole, which is basically a birdie for me. I couldn't do better than that. A great start to the back 9. Hole 11 is another par 4, downhill slightly, and we hit a great drive over 200 yards, finds the fairway.
It's 156, it's playing downhill a lot, hitting a 6-iron. Just get it on the green, hopefully, anywhere.
So we have a chance to hit the green in 2. I'm clubbing down from this approach shot, elevated approach. And you can see this is amazing course. Look, I just hit my shot over. And I think the ball bounced on the false front and I rolled back. So I have a greenside chip, 18 yards. Goes not too bad, all things considered. We have a par putt, it's a 10-footer. And this putt was right on line, but just stopped in the jaws of the hole, and we card a bogey with no drama on hole 11. In hole 12 at the tee box, we have our friend on the right, the pheasant. And I think the pheasant gave its approval. It liked that drive. We hit another fairway, around 180 yards.
It's 165, hitting the 22 degree to a white flag just to get it there.
So we have a chance to hit the green in two with this approach shot with a hybrid.
Don't know what happened there.
And after the shot I was unsighted. I couldn't see where the ball went, but we just crept onto the front edge of the green. So green in regulation, this is a birdie putt, a 50-footer. Just misses to the left on the low side. You can see the big swing on that one. These greens are tricky. We have a 5-footer for par. And the putt drops, green in regulation, 2-putt par, solid golf.
It's 172, hitting GPS hitting the 3-iron to the right side of the green.
Hole 13 is the longest of the par 3s at Cavendish, playing uphill as well. So I'm clubbing up here, smashing the 3-iron, hoping to get it there.
We missed the green long right. This is saying 31, I don't think it is. We're above the green. We've got to chip it into this bank, get it to roll out.
So from this camera angle it's hard to see the undulations. I couldn't go right at the pin here.
Almost went in.
So nearly hold it, definitely chose the percentage play there.
4-footer.
We have a 4-footer for par. The putt drops, and another par goes on the scorecard, playing well now. Hole 14 is the only par 5 at Cavendish, and our tee shot finds the right hand rough. Second shot layup is a miss hit with the forward, still in play though on the fairway.
It's 164 to a raised green, uphill, gonna hit the 22 degree, right at it, all out, see if I can get it on the green.
So from playing really well, going for the green in regulation, hit a total miss hit 100 yards down the fairway.
It's 51, slightly uphill, sand wedge, hopefully get a putt for par, just get it on the green. Yeah, that's fine. Only just. Look at this false front here. Nightmare.
So we made it over the false front, and we have the par putt that we wanted. It's an 8-footer. And it lips out, shoots off to the right. Nevertheless, we tap in for the bogey, which could have been worse with 2 miss hits on that hole.
It says 10. It's about 108. I'm just going to hit the 9-iron. I don't want to be short. Just a smooth one. Get it on the green. Putt for not in the bunkers. On the green.
Hole 15 is a brilliant par 3 from an elevated tee. Clubbing up slightly with a 9-iron. I'll just let this play out.
Oh, it's nearly in. So close. Came off the back. So close, man. It's literally 6 inches from the cup.
I've never had a hole in one before, and this was so close. It actually rolled just past the cup, and if I keep hitting shots like this, I think I'll get one.
It is 6 inches.
So we tap in for the easy birdie. I've never said that on this channel.
It's the birdie, happy days.
You know you're playing well when you're getting tap-in birdies. So back down to earth. We have got a few more holes to play. Hole 16 is a par 4 from elevated tee. And the drive goes over 200 yards and finds the right side of the fairway.
It's 178, I'm just going to hit the 22 degree. It's downhill a lot, so just get it online. Just a smooth one, not too hard. Get a roll before the green, hopefully.
So we have a chance to hit the green in two.
Seems alright. Straight out the green.
And this approach shot was hit exactly as intended, but unfortunately it rolled through the back of the green. So we chip one back on and have a 10-footer for par. Just misses short right. We tap in for a bogey on hole 16.
It's only 152 and going with the 5-iron, Callaway 5-iron this time. Just changing things up.
Hole 17 is the last of the par 3s, going with a 5-iron as shown. Have a missed green to the right. It hit the bank just to the front right of the screen and rolled off. This greenside chip was hit exactly as intended, but somehow it skipped off the turf. We left with a 12-footer to save par. You can see the nice pine trees in the background there. Putt misses, and we tap in for a second bogey in a row. Move on to the last hole. So moving on to the 18th tee box. A really nice hole this one, hitting back to the clubhouse. Hole 18 is a long par 4, dogleg to the right. It's stroke index 4, so a tough finishing hole. Now we make a good connection with the driver. Goes around 200 yards, just a little bit left. Got the line slightly wrong on that one. So just looking at hole 4 there, that par 3. Walking down, great views on this course.
It's 223, not getting there even though it's downhill. Just laying it with a 22 degree. Heck of a hill, that one.
So I'm supposed to be laying up here, but at the last second I decided to smash one.
That was smashed. It's not on the green though.
So it ended up being a bit of a poor decision as we end up in this bit of a wet area, wet grass area in this depression here. And the third shot is a total duff pitch in front of the clubhouse. Luckily no one was there to watch my bad play. The fourth shot is a greenside pitch. It's thinned 100 mile an hour straight through the back of the green. So the wheels have fallen off again. We chip one back on. And we have a 20-footer now for a double bogey. Stop short. And we card a triple bogey on hole 18, which is the worst hole of the day. But we don't mind. Still had a great round, and the final score was 83, so 15 over. So the equivalent of 90 would be, I was trying to get 17 over or better. So 15 over, really happy. I'll take that all day long. The front nine was a mixed bag, kind of normal for me, but the back nine, the first 6 holes of the back nine I played it in 1 over, so really happy. I caught fire on those holes. The highlight was the tap in birdie, nearly made the hole in 1 for the first time. I was pleased with the score overall, especially with the greens. They were quite tricky with the slopes, which is what was expected, and also I stayed out of the bunkers all day long, which helped the scoring. The course overall, it was better than I expected. Yeah, it was tricky in parts and you could run up massive numbers, but overall it's just a lot of fun to play this course. The 3 par 3s from elevated tee positions were exceptional. It'll be a lot of fun to play in a group with your friends. A lot of the par 4s at Cavendish were quite short. but the greens were really well defended, so sharpen up your iron game if you want to play here, that's all I'll say. I paid £30 for this round twilight rate in April. It is more than I usually pay, but it's a great course, and actually I'm looking at playing there again in the future. That's how much of a good course it is. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed playing and making it, and see you on the next one. Signing off.